Today we have 24 CEOs from the largest manufacturing companies in the country and even in the world. They represent, people just in this room, nearly $1 trillion of sales and 2 million employees, large majorities of which are in the United States. They share our commitment to bring manufacturing back and to create jobs in this country, which has been the biggest part of my campaign. I would say the border, big part, military strength, big part, and jobs, big part. I don't want to say which is most important. I guess we always have to say defense is maybe the most important. But many of you take care of our defense. You make great products. Nobody makes the products that we do for military. Nobody. And in fact, a couple of countries who were not allowed to buy from us, I gave them, hello, Jeff. I gave them authorization. You can only buy from us. I want them to buy from us. They were getting planes from other countries because and they're allies, but they're going to be buying from us from now on. And I just want to thank all of my people. My staff has been amazing. Gary, as you know, you all know Gary from Goldman, Gary Cohn, and we're really happy. Just paid $200 million in tax in order to take this job, by the way, which is very much unlike Gary. But he's great. And he'll be criticized by the media because he's getting paid $197,000. They'll say he really wanted that money, which he gave up. I think he gave up. Did you give that up, Gary? I think so, yeah. It was one of those things. But that's right. I want to thank Wilbur has been so fantastic. I've known Wilbur for so long. And he's a great guy, great negotiator, but a very fair negotiator. And he's going to be doing things that the deals we have with other countries are unbelievably bad. We don't have any good deals. In fact, I'm trying to find a country where we actually have a surplus of trade as opposed to everything's a deficit. With Mexico, we have $70 billion in deficits, trade deficits. And it's unsustainable. We're not going to let it happen. Can't let it happen. We're going to have a good relationship with Mexico, I hope. And if we don't, we don't. But we can't let that happen. $70 billion in trade deficits, and that doesn't include the drugs that pour across the border, like water. So we can't let that happen. With China, we have close to a $500 billion trade deficit. So we have to do something. I spoke to the president. I spoke to many people. We're going to work on that very, very hard, and we're going to do things that are the proper things to do. But I actually said to my people, find a country where we actually do well. So far, we haven't found that country. It's just losses with everybody, and we're going to turn that around. I want to thank Jared Kushner, who's been so involved in this, and all of my guys. We have a great team. We have a team of all-stars, and we've really been given credit for that. Right now, Rex, who, as you know, he's in Mexico. I said, that's going to be a tough trip because we have to be treated fairly by Mexico. That's going to be a tough trip. But he's over there with General Kelly, who's been unbelievable at the border. You see what's happening at the border. All of a sudden, for the first time, we're getting gang members out. We're getting drug lords out. We're getting really bad dudes out of this country, and at a rate that nobody's ever seen before. And they're the bad ones. And it's a military operation because what has been allowed to come into our country, when you see gang violence that you've read about like never before and all of the things, much of that is people that are here illegally. And they're rough and they're tough, but they're not tough like our people. So we're getting them out. I thought what we could do is maybe we'll start with Ken on my left and we'll go around the room and introduce yourselves to the press. Lots of media. One thing, we have lots of media. How are you? Treats me, that's one that treats me very nicely. One of the few. Hi. And we'll just go around the room, and then we'll talk privately without the press, and we're going to figure out how to bring many, many millions of jobs more back to the United States, okay?
Hey there, thanks for checking out CNBC on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe to stay up to date on all of the day's biggest stories. You can also click on any of the videos around me to watch the latest from CNBC. Thanks for watching.